Hello everyone, this is Poome here, back with another video, and today I will be showing you guys how to play Nautilus versus Braum. This is a known counterpick. People love playing Braum versus Nautilus because um, it basically stops the Nautilus from being able to go in, but I will show you guys why, or how to play Nautilus effectively so that the, um, the counterpick doesn't really necessarily matter, okay? Just gonna lower my settings a little bit so I get better FPS. I seem to be lagging a little bit on the new patch. So what we want to do, okay, in the Nautilus versus Braum matchup, is we want to either wait for Braum to use his Q, and then we can go in. So he uses his Q on us, we W so we don't take any damage, and then we wait for the Braum passive to be over, like the stacks, and then we go in. We Q forward once his Q is down. And then if we do play it differently, we can also just, this game we're gonna be maxing E because they have a lot of melee champs, right? So we want the E damage. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna Q E and we're gonna run away. We're just gonna be kiting, always kiting. You wanna kite the Braum. Whenever he uses his shield, you wanna kite him. You can't kill him. He's not gonna die. So you wanna really go in multiple times. You're not just playing a full one all-in, you're playing multiple all-in. So you're gonna Q E, and then you're gonna run away, and then when his shield is over, then you're gonna auto him, and then you're gonna root him, and then you're gonna try to run him down maybe, and then you play like that. You really play in like different waves of going in, not just Q all in like you're used to when you're playing Nautilus. So here we want to dodge his Q if he throws one. Here we can Q because he has no Q, right? And now we're just running away. That's just what we do. We just play extremely slowly. We let him have space because he can. So now they're Tristana used E. They're gonna get level 2 here. So I'm gonna ping my AD carry to be back. I'm gonna ward this bush just so we have information of what they do. And then we just play slowly, guys. We're not forcing anything. We don't need to force anything. We don't need to go in, and we don't need to risk losing any HP here. The wave's coming to us. And we can just farm on the tower. So we go W here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait the Braum to Q me here maybe. And then I'm going to W it. So I'm going to look for Braum. Maybe he's going to Q me. I want him to Q me. He's not Qing. Perfect. And then we do this. And then once the passive is over here, we're going to kill the minion and then we're going in. See? This is what we do. And now we walk up, we hit the Braum. So that is how you play the matchup, okay? That's how you play the matchup. The Braum has to save his Q, but most Braums, they never do. They always just use it for poke. They think it's like a poke champion. So here we're gonna bait him. Maybe he's gonna use it. Nope. So now I'm just taking up space. I'm just taking up space in the lane. I'm super... Oh, their AD carry just jumped in. Oh, I missed my hook. So their jungler might be behind us here. This is what we seem to be saying. So we're gonna hit the plant. Hopefully we can spot. If anyone's here. There's a ward. Is he on Gromp? He's not on Gromp.
They're hiding.
Maybe Braum's gonna Q me here. Q me, Braum. So he's not really taking the bait. Our jungler's fighting, so I'm gonna move here. So Braum Q'd me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. Now that I'm alone, it's 1v1. I'm gonna look to just trade on him. I'm gonna wait, get passive stack. I'm just running away here. Now his Braum's the shield's about to expire, so I'm gonna go in here. That's it. Now their Braum is 1 HP. We got their heal. So now I want to deny this cannon minion. Okay, their support's staying in lane. So we're just waiting. Because he's still kind of unkillable, right? So we can't get baited by this HP bar. He has exhaust, he has his E. So now we're gonna go help our jungler here. We seem to be getting invaded a lot, so I'm not sure what is happening too much in this game, but we end up getting a kill for it. So I believe their support's in base, so I'm just gonna walk up here. Oh, their support's not in base. Oh, here I'm fine. I need to flash. I don't want to get final Braum stack. Okay. What does he want from me? I can't do anything here. So now we're gonna be maxing E, okay, like I mentioned to you guys. So they end up staying. I do have the minion dematerializer here, so if we want to stay, we can catch this wave. Might be a little risky. Actually, it seems like they won't even be able to crash, so I'm just gonna full recall also. Since they can't crash this wave, it's gonna take much longer. Please, nice, the minion tanked it for me. So now I have a roam timer, right? My Kai'Sa's gonna catch this by himself, and then it's gonna slow push out. If there is anything, I'm gonna look for it. If there's nothing, I'm just gonna go back bot. I do seem to be having some FPS drops, so let me see if I can fix this. Alright, let's see. Maybe that helped. So we want to do dragon here. There are mid laners there. Can't really do much. I'm just gonna pull the dragon, but I'm gonna probably need to help my ADC here. So Braum uses Q, I use my W. I'm gonna wait for the Braum stacks to be over, then I'm gonna go in. Nice and easy. Now we use Braum uses his shield. So now I'm gonna just play slowly here. Braum uses Q, I use my W. Now I have Q up, so now we can trade. That's just what we do, guys. That is the matchup in essence, okay? That's just what you can do. You can't really do much. You can't force kills because Braum is extremely tanky and very durable. Gonna go here. Gonna make sure we're helping our jungler here. Getting his camp. They're not on the grubs. Oh, they just started the grubs here. So going bot. Want to collect our minions. Oh, there's a ward here. Oh, here I'm okay. So I'm just gonna kite. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look for a Q here. So their support's dead. This is just what we do here. Wow. Well played to my team there. Now, looking to recall. I'm gonna drop a ward here while I'm recalling. What do they have? They have a lot of AD damage, so this game I'm gonna itemize the armor boots. I'm gonna sell my potion. So they end up diving top. So here from base I'm gonna look mid. They still have all of their summoner spells. So I'm gonna... Seems like their Yon's looking to help maybe. Okay. Gonna be moving here. The Yon's moving too. I'm gonna put a ward so we see what the Yon's doing. Oh, nice. He managed to live. So, we're not going in here. Ozik's got the camp, I believe. Gonna ward and I'm just gonna stand in lane here. I do see their Braum. I'm gonna look for a Q here, just to poke. Maybe we can force them to use their spells. Yep, so now they use all of 3 of their spells, so now we're gonna walk up. We have hook in 5 seconds. So now we're gonna walk up. Oh, there's a Gragas in here. Surprise. I was not looking at my screen earlier, so I didn't see. Gragas is running around. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna put a normal ward. If they want to sweep, they can sweep. Yep. I'm gonna demat the cannon. Gonna look for a hook here. Now we are level 6 here. I'm gonna sweep here. Their Gragas Braum is coming. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna push bot. I can't match this, it's too late. I'm too slow. So we're gonna push. We're gonna force the support to come back to bot. If he doesn't come back to bot, we're diving the Tristana. Does that make sense? Make sure we show Tristana. Perfect. Since our ADC wants the base, we can't really dive, so now I'm gonna recall. Recalling here, getting my boots. Gonna get another cloth armor. And then I'm gonna come through mid. Dragon in 120. Grubs in 1 minute. My Kai'Sa's gonna catch this. And then they're probably gonna recall, right? Because of their tempo. Maybe they don't recall, but their support should. He wants to recall, he has no wards. If they don't recall here, I'm just gonna come straight to bot. Because I have an advantage. Now that they haven't recalled, I'm gonna use my advantage of my recall, and I'm just gonna walk in here. Just gonna clear their vision, and now we're gonna push bot. We're gonna punish them. I have boots, I have everything. I'm gonna demat this. Their Braum's in here. Oh, I missed my hook. I was looking for the Tristana there. If I can hit my hook on Tristana, we can probably kill. So we're super strong. We see Gragas top. We have potions on Kai'Sa. We are totally fine here. We have full item advantage. Oh, here it's a kill angle. Ooh, that was close. So now we're just gonna help our AD clear this minion wave because we have Emax, right? Look at this. Instant wave one shot. That is the power of the Emax Nautilus. Here we're just gonna recall. Because there's nothing for me to get. We're not gonna kill them behind their tower. We don't have ultis. So the power of Emax Nautilus, guys, versus melee champs is because of the damage that it gives. The cooldown, the damage, it works really well with Font of Life. You can spam it 2 to 3 times in team fights, and it really chunks their front line. It makes it super hard for them to like reach my Kai'Sa. It's a really good peel ability, so yeah. But this is only versus like heavy melee enemy comps, okay? There's a ward here. Now I have my support item. This game I will be going Bloodsong because they have lots of melees. Oh, we see their support. We see everyone. So now I'm gonna just walk up a little bit. I want to put some vision. I want to try to make it hard for them to play here. I'm gonna use my E. Block the damage with the shield. So see how we play, guys? Whenever Braum has no Q, he's not gonna win. He doesn't win the matchup, basically. So Braum only wins the matchup if he saves his Q, right? If he saves his Q and then Nautilus Qs in, then he Qs. But because these people are not good at Braum and they don't understand what Braum does, you will be able to win the matchup easily by doing this tip. By just Wing his Q, and then you just go in afterwards. You're gonna win the matchup. It's super easy. It's not even hard. I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting, basically. I'm waiting for them to make the mistake, trying to force the mistake out by walking up a little bit, and then I'm just punishing. Slowly but surely, you'll whittle them down and you'll start winning the matchup. That's just how it goes. So here I want to play for Herald now. It's 14 minutes. It seems like they're going for our Krugs here, so I'm just gonna put a control right here, and I'm gonna walk up here. Yep. So Gragas is on Krugs here. So it's nothing. We're just pushing them out here. I don't want to get poked by this Gragas Q, so I'm going to walk down to mid here. Nicely done by my mid jungle. Gonna ping that they're coming here. And I'm gonna walk up, get a ward here. I'm gonna spot their jungler, yep. We're gonna flash here. So that right there was the power of Nautilus also. Instead of ulting the person that is in front of you, you want to ult the person that's behind them. That way you're gonna get a guaranteed double person knockup. So we're gonna get the Herald, and I'm just gonna put a ward here, and I'm gonna recall. That's just what we're doing. We can't really get, I mean, I can maybe stay, but I don't think we can get, the turret's too much HP, right? Since the turret is full HP, we can't get it. It's too much. It's gonna take too long. The tempo for it is not worth it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, but now we see how this is like the normal macro, right? Instead of sending the Kai'Sa back to top lane, we're gonna send the Kai'Sa mid, and then we're gonna send the solo laner, and now we're gonna play for this, right? You see how we're gonna be 5-man topside here? This is, our Volibear might go back to bot, but we'll see. So here, just putting vision. So they have 2 wards. I'm just sweeping. I'm just playing slow here. I'm waiting for my jungler. My Kai'Sa's not taking the red buff, so I'll take it. We see their Gragas. Oh. Kai'Sa here might be losing a little bit of HP. So we want to be a little careful. I'm fine here. See now? Their Braum queued me while I was queuing in, so now I get stunned, right? Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh. So here we see Gragas behind us. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go on Gragas here. Because there's no one behind him to ult. Gonna E. We might have the damage to kill him, but we might not. He has a lot of portals here. Let's see. Nice. Nicely done. So yeah, because there's no one behind the Gragas, then I'm just gonna melee ulti him. I'm gonna layer my CC, Q auto R. Do it a little bit slowly so that it doesn't overlap, right? So you're not losing any CC. Our jungler's dead, but that's okay. Like their ADC was 1 HP, it means the tempo is gonna be not that bad. All we want to do right now, because their ADC is 1 HP, I'm just gonna run and I'm gonna ward the dragon. See, we might see their Gragas just try to run here and do it. So we want to punish him if he does this. I'm just gonna normal ward it. I'm gonna wait around here. I'm not gonna show myself. I'm gonna wait. So here he's face checking me. I have Kai'Sa R. I'm gonna block his E. And then we're gonna kill him. We have Kai'Sa R soon, yeah. That's not a... Yeah, perfect. And we're gonna pull the dragon out so we don't get it stolen by accident. By a little Braum Q or something. Alright, don't want a little oopsie. And now guys, again, there's top tier 1, mid tier 1. That's the turrets we're playing for. Oh. Just gonna... I'm a little bit low, so... We're not gonna push here. We're not gonna play aggressive. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop my wards and I'm gonna recall. They're using TP bot. I'm gonna recall here. I'm just gonna play slow. Their Braum's going bot. Guys, we might get the top tier 1 for what they're doing, so that's alright. If Volibear dies, he can die. He's just a 1 person, you know? See how like they're using their tempo, they're chasing, they're killing this Volibear, but that's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go mid here. Look, we're pushing top. They're chasing. They're not even getting the kill. Nash in 8 seconds. Maybe we can get Nash, but I think we should just push mid and get their turrets. There's really no stress here. I'm not sure we can do Nash, guys. So I'm just gonna walk up and get this turret by myself. Gonna ward. Gonna ward. And now I'm gonna ward again. Now we're getting a top kill. See? This is tempo. That is a classic example of just tempo advantage. We have tempo advantage, so we're using our tempo to just punish them because they're chasing kills, right? They're using their tempo poorly. They could have just pushed the guy out, but instead they're just chasing. They're chasing kills. Even if they get the volley bear guy there, guys, it's completely useless. It doesn't give them anything. They don't get an advantage. They don't even get a turret for it. So yeah, it really doesn't matter. That's why chasing kills is not important in some scenarios. Sometimes it's important. Here we don't want to really get hit by the lasers. So now we're dropping our mid tier one, which is totally fine. We're gonna get the Baron for it. So now we're recalling. Bloodsong didn't do much this game. There was not many opportunities for me to use it. Maybe Celestial Opposition was better. Because of the nerf to Solstice Slay on patch 14.6, Solstice Slay is kind of dead. It's not an item anymore. I would never recommend to go out on support. Now they're making a play without their jungler, which is okay. They can die. Have fun. You guys can die together. We'll get mid turret and then we're gonna go top. Basically, that's just what we're gonna do. Yep. So because the enemy team's in bot side, we're not gonna go into bot side, right? Okay, my guy says recalling, so I'm gonna recall. And now because we recall, now we want to push out bot. That's basically how it works. So now we're gonna push through bot. Because they're pushing, right? Yep. So all depends on what your team wants to do. If Kaisa would have kept going top, I'm coming top. If he wants the base, now we're pushing through bot. So now we're gonna just run through the bot lane here. I'm gonna look to try to maybe get a flank here on mid lane. I'm gonna put a ward. I'm gonna put a ward here too. Then I'm gonna put a control ward here. I don't want to make sure that maybe no one sees me. And I'm gonna look, yep, right here. I'm gonna look for a hook. Nice and easy. So here we're fighting. Ooh, we end up getting caught here. That was a little bit sad. Our jungler got caught. That's alright, guys. We're gonna be up for the dragon. We might get this tier 2. Okay, he can run. That's alright. As long as our Akali doesn't die here, we'll be able to fight the dragon no matter what. Hopefully maybe he can just use his R. Just kite. Now we want to set up for this dragon. We're gonna have to take portals and we're gonna have to re-enter through them. But that should be no issue. It should not be an issue for us. We should be able to do it pretty easily. Maybe instead of this, I can sell this and get a pot of iron here. Because this game, because this is gonna be a fight no matter what, it is soul. So I want to take the portal here. I'm just gonna use my pot of iron, and then we're just gonna face check. We're just coming here. We see their support, so here I'm just gonna face check. I'm gonna set up vision for my team. It looks like they're coming through bot, guys. Their ADC is coming through bot, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk up here. I'm gonna put a ward. And I'm gonna stay in the pit here. I'm just gonna stay in the pit here. I'm gonna put a ward over it, because I want to see where their Gragas is coming from. Oh, well, they're just giving us the soul, guys. Ward here. Well, we are totally happy, guys. Trading 500 gold of our bank account for a Hextech soul. That is totally fine with us. We are playing support, so our gold right now is not that much. It's not that important. Getting our third item will be pretty hard, right? So here we're gonna push through mid here. Make sure no one shows. If someone's showing, I'm just gonna maybe ulti. Alright, so he's just scared. And we do want to just go top here. We don't want to go bot. Going bot here is kind of useless, but our Akali's looking for a TP angle. I mean, they'll be able to make a play together. They should be able to kill him without me. So what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for this Yon. Alright, so they see me now. Yon ulti's away, so now I'm going to go back to mid. I want to try to look for this Tristana maybe in rotation if he face checks me here. I'm going to look to just ulti him. I'm going to wait for my team to get a little bit closer. I'm going to wait for my team to get a little bit closer. I'm going to ulti. So my team just gave up on me. They were pinging that they're on the way, but then they just slowly gave up. Now I have to flash. That was a little sad, guys. I thought my team was coming. They were coming. They used their spells and then they just ran away from me. That's okay though. That's my mistake. I didn't really recognize like the map that well. So, but we got Tristana flash. So it could have been worse. So here we're saying to force Baron after spawn, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. We do have to play with Kai'Sa poke in this game. So basically, because we have Kai'Sa and we're playing Nautilus, anyone will get kind of one shot on my hook or my ultimate. I do want to look to always ulti someone in the backline so that she can jump to them and then she can just one shot them with RW. They're TPing to bot. So this means it's a free Baron once again, guys. Even though they kill our volley bear here, we're gonna get this Baron. So now hopefully we can use our Baron effectively here. So we will just give up the top one and we're just gonna go for mid bot push. Gonna maybe take the portal here. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little scary. I'm here. So here I'm getting minion blocked. We got one kill. I'm gonna ult them behind. They have no more shield. Here I'm dead, but they would probably get lots of kills here. Nicely done here. Nicely done. That was good, guys. Even though we died, we set up our team for success there. Okay, risking our life and dying there, totally fine. I'm okay with dying there. I was okay with queuing back in because their Braum had no more shield, right? The Braum has no more shield. He is very vulnerable. He will die to Kai'Sa W's and CC and just applying Kai'Sa passive stack. Like I apply passive Kai'Sa stack with my auto, with my Q, with my R. So then it means that he will explode if Kai'Sa can ever proc the passive. So now we're gonna get this top tier 2. We got mid inhib, we got everything. There's nothing much for us to play for, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into bot side because Herald is spawning soon, or not Herald, Elder is spawning soon. So our champs are very poke heavy champs, Kai'Sa, and then we're looking for skirmishes, right? We want flanks on Akali, maybe Kha'Zix. So we want to try to see the opponent before they see us. So I'm just gonna put vision. He's gonna sweep my ward, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace my ward instantly. I'm gonna put a new ward here. So my Kha'Zix is probably dead here. That's okay. So they're gonna clear all my vision, right? They're gonna clear it, and that's okay. I'm okay with giving them all my vision. I just put it so that we know where they are. We know what they're doing. So here we're looking. You just have to play slow here. We're just poking here. Right? Here we're just playing super slow. Looking for a hook on their backline here. Playing slow. Always playing slow. Root. Take the portal. Oh, he ended up dying. Surprise! Now we will get Elder from this pick. That was nice. Maybe we can end. 20 seconds. Not sure we can, guys. I'm gonna recall. I do have my third item now, so that's pretty good. So we will be getting this Elder. If we can, we should wait for our Kai'Sa to spawn, okay? If we wait for our Kai'Sa to spawn, it means we have a 5-man Elder, and it really helps us to finish this game. So I'm gonna tell him to wait. Wait for my Kai'Sa. I'm just gonna keep pinging it so that he's aware. So see? Kai'Sa's pinging. Wait, Kai'Sa, see? Perfect. Now they all understand, and now we're gonna 5-man get it. Kai'Sa will probably be able to 1v9 this game. So they're taking portal here. It's their Gragas. I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna ping my team to come kill this guy. I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna slow down their Braum. And maybe look to help my Akali here. Just gonna slowly chase him. Ooh, they FF, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Nautilus tutorial and how to play it versus Braum, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.